it is time now to welcome our first guest this evening. It's the stars of Gladiator II, Paul Mescal, Connie Nielsen and Denzel Washington. Welcome.
Hello.
This is incredible. Oh, thank you so much for coming on tonight, guys.
Thanks for having us.
It's such a privilege. Paul, I've got to come to you first here just because, did you ever think in your mind when you were at uni studying theatre that you'd be sat on this sofa with Denzel, with Connie?
Imagine how crazy it would be. I was like, yeah, I thought that this was in the cards for me.
Yeah.
There was obviously no...
It was in your contract, right?
Yeah.
But I guess it's that, what was that first call with Ridley Scott like, you know, just being able to say, OK, this is happening?
It was, as you expect, it was absolutely mind-blowing. I think the moment that I found out that I was going to even initially just do a Zoom with him, I thought that was a victory in and of itself. And then he works very, very quickly. And then he decided that I was his guy. Phoned my parents, they lost their mind, I lost my mind. I went on stage that night and had a great show.
Yeah, exactly. Well, look, we both saw the film. It is absolutely fantastic.
Thanks, guys.
There's so many people that obviously, of course, loved the first one. So, Paul, I guess set the scene for the viewers that saw that one, and where does this story pick up?
So the story picks up about 25 years on from where we left Gladiator I. I play Lucius, who's the boy in the first film, Lucilla's son. And we pick him up in northern Africa. He's kind of been exiled. He gets captured by the Roman Empire, meets this gentleman here, is reacquainted with his mother, and all kind of holy hell breaks loose. Yeah.
Denzel, got to ask you about playing Macronus. This guy has got, I think it's safe to say, a cunning side. How fun was it for you to play a scheming character?
I didn't look at him as a scheming character. He had something he wanted, and he would use that card on the table, the water, your shoes, you or anybody else to get what he wants.
Resourceful.
I guess that's scheming. Yeah, resourceful.
Right.
Yes.
I'm running with
Good.
that. He's resourceful. I'm running with that from now on. He's not scheming. He's resourceful.
Yeah, very good. Paul, Denzel, it was your first time, entering the Coliseum, but Connie, coming back as Lucilla after nearly 25 years, it must have been such a special moment.
Honestly, I was really trying to play it cool. I arrived back up there, and then as soon as I sort of walked in between, like the pillars of the opening, and I'm standing in there, and they've just strewn like rose petals over the entire floor of it, and it was just it felt like a little bit surreal and magical.
Truly magical to watch. Now, Paul, got to talk to you about your physical transformation, which we've obviously seen on the big screen in the trailers, but I want to talk about music, because I understand you had a playlist to kind of get you into the mindset of a gladiator. So what was on said playlist, and did you create it yourself?
I do, yeah. I do that kind of for all the characters that I play. There was a lot of, actually, the score from the first film, lots of Hans Zimmer from Gladiator I. But you'd be surprised what's on there. There's some, like, contemporary... like indie rock. It's kind of whatever I feel like is remotely in the psychology of the character, but there's no kind of rules or anything that goes with it.
Some Fontaines?
Some Fontaines was on there for sure. Fontaines were on there just for fun.
Right.
They're on there.
Now, Denzel, not to make you feel awkward or anything, but, people have often said, hey, we're on live TV. People have often said, when working with you, they get delightfully starstruck, and, your film credit roll is long. Have you ever gotten starstruck on set working with some of your fellow actors?
No, not necessarily. I don't think so that I can remember. Well, first movie I ever did, I was with George Segal, and it was George Segal. But by the time we got on the set, I had done so many auditions with him. Meeting Sidney, I didn't work with him, but meeting Sidney Poitier, I think I definitely was starstruck. Yeah. Because he was sort of the Northern Star for me as a young black actor. It was like he was the only one that, if he made it, I maybe have a chance.
Right on.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. You guys have been promoting this film all over the world, but Paul, Ireland, it was a very special time that you spent in there. It was last week, right?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
I think so.
Very special what day it is, because you're...
there's the Mescal clan.
Well, this is what I was going to say, the Mescal kind of party here.
Yeah.
How is it having your mum there?
It was like not just my mum, but the only one missing is my brother. It was very much a family affair. We had like all of my aunties and uncles. I think it was like, you know, it's an incredibly special thing to be promoting a film of this size, but to have I don't know about you guys, but it's a huge thing to have your family around you at moments like that. And they're going to be seeing it. So they didn't actually watch it tonight. They were just there to watch me do the red carpet. They're going to see it. They're going to see the film tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Full circle moments for sure.
Full circle,
I remember my mother, one of the Oscars we went to, I took my mother. I don't know if it was when I won or whatever. She was there. And she's just commenting on everyone. We're in the front row. She said, "Oh, I see how it is now." Yeah. I said, "Ma, shut up." Look at how he's treating her. You know, it was like your mother's. It was great.
Oh, hard relate, trust me. Now, Denzel, this isn't your first rodeo with Ridley Scott. You've worked together before, American Gangster, absolute classic. I know you get a lot of script offers. So what makes you say yes to a project?
Don't get a lot of good ones.
Okay.
You know, you get a lot, but, you know, you don't get a lot. This is an easy one. Ridley calls, when? You know, and what? Gladiator II. Am I in it? Yeah. Okay. Bye. When do we start? I mean, simple as that, really.
Yeah.
I mean, simple as that.